Hi everybody, Robin here, and I'm coming to you with a video. It's not really a haul, it's just I purchased one thing. Well, I purchased a sample of another thing from the same company, but it's something that's brand new that came out, I believe it was last week. If you're familiar with the Urban Decay Naked 1, 2, and 3 palettes, you might know that Coastal Scents had the Revealed 1 palette. Well, last week they came out with the Revealed 2 palette, and they did a special, I want to say it was for about 2 days, where you got the palette for $9.95 or $9.99, which is essentially half price. And for 20 eyeshadows, that's a really damn good deal, especially since the Urban Decay Naked palettes are what, like 50 some odd dollars. And the last Revealed was pretty much a dupe for shadows that were in Naked 1 and 2. So when I looked at this, I noticed that a lot of the colors were similar in vein to the Naked 3 palette, which is the only one of the Naked palettes that I've actually been drawn to. And I don't know if you can tell because my lighting is suck butt in here, but the eye look that I have right now, I actually used this palette. And I've had this on all day, so it's probably not the best that's look, because I've literally had it on for 13 and a half hours or so. Yeah, I put it on about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, and it's a little bit after 8 at night. But again, I used the Revealed 2 palette from Coastal Scents, and I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. I can do swatches if that's something that you're interested in. I kept the little plastic thing just because I wanted to keep it as neat as possible, and I'm still not familiar with this camera, but as you can see, there's no mirror, which people complain about, but I honestly don't care because I do my makeup over there, and as you can see, I have a mirror over there, so I just use that. And other people have complained that it doesn't come with a brush. It's $20 normally. Birchbox is doing a thing where you can get the palette and 3 brushes for like $35. Which, if you don't have your own brushes, I guess that's something you could go for. But, yeah, the only thing that might be a little bit pain in the butt is the black separators can get dusty from the shadows. But, let's see. Floating. These are the colors, and they're all brand new colors. None of them are repackaged colors, and I'll tell you the colors that I used today. So I used this one right here, and there are no names on these, so this is just a straight up like a mauve shade, and again, my light sucks and I apologize, but it's a mauve, and this is a matte finish. So these are very, very creamy, the matte finish ones are. So I used this on, I actually did my whole lid, and then I used this color here in my crease, which it ends up looking like black with kind of magenta sparkles or mauve sparkles in there. And somebody asked me if I had blue on my eyes. So when you blend it out, it's like a blue based black. The part that's right smack in the middle, which I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of a gold color. That is this one right here, which this one's kind of crumbly. I'm not gonna deny it. So I'm trying to shade. There we go. That looks a little. So it's kind of a goldish pearly color, but they're very pigmented, and I'm so horrible at this, I apologize, but they're really, really pigmented, and I was pleased with that. I just didn't really like how kind of crumbly that was. And then up top here in the I just smeared some of this dark color up there. In the brow bone area, I actually used 2 different colors. I used this one right here, which is kind of a pink color, and then this one here, which is just a matte, or it looks like a matte cream, but this pink one, this is the flakiest one out of all of them. It's just very, very flaky texture, but it blends very well. So I wouldn't try and use this as an all over color. This, you know, I would use this 4th one here mostly for blending. But this cream color one is gorgeous, and it's a matte. Out of all of these, this one, the black, these 2 here, and these 2 here are mattes. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matte colors out of the 20. You have one that has glitter in it, which is this one here. The ones that are kind of the crumbly textures, the only 2 that I've seen are these 2 here, and they're shimmery. And then you have some that are shimmery. These are, I guess, supposed to be more like of a satin finish, but the other shimmery ones, which are more frosted, which are pretty much the rest of them, they are, no, this one's a crumbly texture too. I just tried it. You can kind of look at them and see which ones are going to be the more crumbly texture, because they just have a different look to them. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it seems like the more shimmery shades are the crumbly-ish ones. That's really the only complaint that I have. But for $10, even if you buy it for $20, it's worth it because the pigmentation is really good, and they do actually blend really well. It's just you have to pick and choose which ones you're going to use for more of an all-over color versus blending colors. I also use the same crumbly pink, I'll call it, right underneath. I used a pink Champagne Mally eyeliner in my waterline, and I used this to set it, and then I just used a brown eyeliner underneath, and I actually blended that out with the gold color here. So the same one that I used dead center here. So overall, I think it's lasted a really long time. I did use primer with it. I used the Lime Crime, what is it, Shadow Insurance. I used the one that was in the squeeze tube, not my old school one that's still in the pot. It is a waterproof primer, but I think it's pretty dang good. Here, I'll move the light so it's not so like, but I think it still looks pretty good for all day. And yeah, really, really happy with the purchase. But if anyone wants, I can do individual swatches of each of the colors and do a video and put it up this weekend. It's just I don't really have the time to do it right now because it's the middle of the week, and it's literally the middle of the week. I just repainted my nails, and that's about all I can do in the middle of the week. But yeah, go ahead and leave me in the comments down below if you're interested in individual swatches of each color. I can take pictures with my camera, upload it, give you more commentary on things. But overall, I'm really impressed with the palette and the colors that I've used. I think the matte colors are fantastic, and they're so creamy and buttery, and I really like them a lot, a lot, a lot. I'm not a huge palette fan. As you might know, I'm normally Miss Glamour Doll Eyes Pigment Girl, but I am going to be traveling this summer, so I thought this is a good universal palette that I know that I will use, and I know that will go with pretty much everything that I wear. So it's a nice neutral, pinky neutral palette, and for $10, why not? Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!